Hey guys, we released a video this week on our Japan channel about the child pornography laws in Japan, about the new child pornography laws in Japan. We hesitated to do it because subjects like that always bring hassle, but amazingly it actually brought some more distasteful stuff than we thought. What it's actually done is it's attracted people who like child porn or who support child pornography. So there's one group that are saying that child porn with real kids is no good, but drawings of child porn with kids is okay because it's only drawings, so that's okay. But what's even more amazing than that is there's been a number of people on there who are saying that child porn with real kids, possession of child porn with real kids is okay, which is just unbelievable. And then some of them are saying that, oh, making it's no good, of course, because that's not good for kids, but being in possession of it's okay because it's already been made. That's their argument, right? That because it's already been made, the fact that you're in possession of it, you know, doesn't make any difference to how it affects the kid because you're in possession of it. Well, where to start with this shit? There's one guy in particular who must feel very emotional about this topic because he's spent all day on the video commenting and trying to convince people that child porn is good. And his argument is that if and not just him, other people said the same thing, that if people have access to child porn, that they won't go and do the real thing, and that child porn actually reduces the incidence of real child abuse happening. And the same guy or another dude from the same club was saying that porn reduces the amount of rapes and that it's been proven in other countries, which is an amazing piece of logic. And if it was true, nobody would drink Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola spend an absolute fortune marketing Coke to us, and so that anywhere you go you're always seeing posters with Coca-Cola and pictures of Coca-Cola, and you turn on TV and you see Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola is one of the biggest marketing ventures in the world to make sure that Coke is always in front of our faces all over the world. And the reason that they do that is if they continually put it in our faces, they know that there's a greater chance that we're going to drink it. So these people that are telling us that it's good if they watch child porn because then that makes them less likely to go out and abuse children, well, it just doesn't make any sense. If that's the way the human mind worked, that just sitting and watching it for not real stops you going and doing the real thing, well, the whole Coke marketing thing wouldn't work, would it? And McDonald's whole marketing, all these companies that are marketing to us constantly, spending billions and billions of dollars showing us their product. Everybody knows what Coke looks like, everybody knows what Coke tastes like. Now, that being the case, why do they continue to market to us? It's because it's accepted that the way the mind works is that if you keep showing somebody something often enough, it makes them desire it. That's why they do it. Now, it's not saying that every person who watched child porn would end up being a child abuser, but anybody who believes that anybody who's interested and wants to watch child porn and finds child porn a turn on isn't at risk of abusing some child, you've got to be kidding. Seriously? Seriously? You've got to be kidding. Unbelievable. No way. I expected some bullshit on that video, when we made that video, because usually it's anime people that get all emotional about their anime, and we had those, but just did not expect that people would be on there defending child porn, saying that it's a good thing, that outlawing child porn is a bad thing. You've got to be kidding. Seriously? Now let me guess, the people that are saying that, none of them are parents, right? Because what upsets parents the most when they see images like some of the ones we showed you, and the worst ones that we didn't show you, and that's the other thing, the pictures that we showed you on that video were very mild. When we researched it, the ones we came across were a lot worse. You know, adults fucking little children. You know, and animations of adults fucking little children. Now, the people that are on there telling me that that's okay, you've got to be fucking joking. Is there any children in your life that you really care about? Whether, obviously those people can't have their own children, but is there nieces or nephews or cousins or some little children in your life somewhere that you would not like to see abused like that. You know, how you can find that sort of stuff acceptable. If there's any children in your life at all that you care about, how can you find that sort of stuff acceptable? You know, dirty old man fucking little children that are like elementary school. We made it quite clear in that video. The elementary school children and younger is what is the images that are being depicted. They got the little red backpacks. Some of them were saying, "Oh, you can't complain about animation because you don't really know how old the kids are supposed to be." It's a drawing of a fucking 8-year-old kid with a little red bloody elementary school backpack on its back, stark naked, being fucked by an adult. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. And all day I've been struggling on that channel with deleting all those comments because I believe in free speech, but to have people defending child abuse, which is basically what it is, whether it's images of child abuse or real child abuse, don't bullshit me that child abuse is bad but images of child abuse are okay. Well, a lot of bullshit. Well, a lot of bullshit. And those people that are justifying it, you need some help. Why do you justify it? What I'd like to see is those people that really believe that child porn is a good thing, what I'd like you to do is go to your computer and print your favourite child porn into a big page like this, your favourite child porn images, whether it be real kids or drawings of kids or whatever it is that turns you on, print it into a big size print like this, and then take it to the nearest gym or the nearest dojo and walk in there and say at the top of your voice, "Are there any fathers here today?" And hold those pictures up for those fathers to see. If you really believe that your child porn is good, go and do that. That's what I'd like to see. And video it for us, will you? And put it on YouTube, because I'd love to see the result of that. You know, unbelievable. It's depressing to know that there's people in the world that think that sort of stuff's acceptable. You know, I've spent 20 years in crime prevention, so I'm open-minded about preventing crime. But to try and convince anybody that watching pornography or and normal pornography, let me tell you, normal pornography between consenting adults is, as far as I'm concerned, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. If two consenting adults go and make adult pornography together and then other adults watch it, I have no problem with that at all. But anything depicting children or anything involving children, any connection between children and sex at all is just not appropriate. It's just not appropriate. There's no excuse for it. Anybody that thinks it's okay or cool or fantastic or it turns them on is fucked in the head and needs some serious fucking attention. You need to learn how to deal with adults instead of fucking around with little children. It's not acceptable. You've got issues. And to be on the internet trying to justify it while your kiddie porn's okay is just unbelievably not acceptable. So I encourage you to take your pictures of your favourite kiddie porn and go and try and convince some fathers or mothers that it's a great idea and that it's a good thing. Start with members of your family and people that you know who have kids. Go and show them your pictures of your kiddie porn and tell them what a great idea it is and see how they react to you. See how good they feel about having you around their families anymore. You sick fuckers. Anyway, comments are welcome below this video, but I'm not tolerating any bullshit from child molesters. So anybody that can't express their opinion in a way without trying to... I don't know. I have no idea with this video what I'm going to allow and what I'm not. If you can try and convince us that your kiddie porn's a good thing, I mean, I'm all for free speech, but there's some places you just got to draw the line, you know. You know, it's just some stuff. Free speech is a good thing, but there's just some stuff that's not acceptable. You know, I kept trying to think of how do you explain to someone who's that sick that they think that kids being molested is okay. How do you explain to those people something and then give them an image that gives them an idea of how bad that is? And let's say, for example, if you think the kiddie porn drawings are fine, okay, think of somebody in your life that you really care about. And how about I draw a picture that looks like them, it's not them, but it just looks a bit like them, with a dog fucking them up the arse or with someone cutting their head off with a chainsaw. Or, You know, it's really hard, it's really, really hard to accept someone's right to free speech when they come out with crap like this. People with thoughts like that don't belong in society. If you want to have thoughts like that, you should be living off on a mountain on your own somewhere, not amongst families and other people in society. It's just not good enough. So anyway, leave your opinions. I'm not really sure which ones I'm going to leave at this stage. As far as I'm concerned, the way I'm feeling at the moment, the reason I made this video is I want to go back to the Japan channel and delete all that shit. But I'm struggling because I do support free speech, but there's just sometimes where just some people don't deserve it, as far as I'm concerned, when they're sprouting shit like that. You know, I just cannot imagine anybody saying shit like that in real life. You know, that's a challenge. That thing about go to the gym or the dojo and say any fathers here and show them pictures of your favourite kiddie porn, I challenge you to do it. If you really think it's such a great thing, go and do that. There's just something about spouting shit like that on the internet where, you know, it's very unlikely anybody's going to sprout shit like that in real life. Because you know what sort of reaction you get, don't you? You know? And why is it that everybody finds that not acceptable? But think about the fucking Coke thing. If you're bullshit about you know, if everybody watches porn and kiddie porn, there'll be no child abuse. What a lot of bullshit. And let me just point something out too. There is fucking child abuse in Japan. We pointed this out on a previous video. And the reason that it doesn't show up in the statistics is because Japanese people don't report it. There's a really low reporting rate for sex crime in Japan. But it's fucking here and it's really common. So all that bullshit about, oh, you know, Japan's got it sorted, all that child abuse video, because of that there's no crime, bullshit. Child abuse is seen as a normal thing here. That's why it's not fucking reported. Anyway, more videos coming soon.